Hey guys, we are doing an installation today of the Hollywood Racks RV Rider bike rack. The reason that we got this is because we have gone over to e-bikes now, and our bicycles are much heavier. We realized that our old bike rack was not going to work, and we wanted something that was going to work whether we had the bikes attached to our truck or to our RV. So we felt like that was a good choice. So these are the parts. We have the parts laid out, and I'm going to do the install right now. Okay, so we're going to install this to our 2-inch receiver. And they definitely had a lot of fine print saying not to use this with hitch extensions or different things. This is a true 2-inch receiver, and that's what they expect you to hook into. All right. So it actually comes with a locking pin, which is nice, and a couple sets of keys. And we have a flat washer and a lock washer here. Stop. All right, so we're gonna stick this through. Okay, so that is secure with the lock pin. All right, next step. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna install is this locking device here. You have to have a flange on your hitch mount here. I have one issue because I have this on the bottom. Normally it was saying to mount this like this, but I don't have full engagement underneath here, so I'm going to have to flip it around the other direction so that I can come like this and mount it like that. But I've seen these mounted either way, so should be fine. I'm gonna try this here. Okay, so we're gonna put this spacer on here so that you can see through all those holes there. I'm gonna line this up right here, and then this goes through the round hole here. That lined up. Tilt that down.
Check out our Wander Open Roads travel gear shop in Etsy. Click on the link in the description.
Okay, so next you're going to take this carriage bolt that's attached to this black knob and take those apart. Now it comes with a flat washer and a lock washer, but you have to take this flat washer off in order to apply it through the square hole and have it fully engaged from this side. Okay. And according to them, they're saying only to use the lock washer. So we'll leave the flat washer off for now. We can always add it later if we need to. So I'll go ahead and screw this on. Okay, so we're going to apply this vertical support and definitely make sure that this sleeve is on the bottom here. Stick it right through here and kind of line up with these two holes. And then we're going to place a bolt. Okay, so this allows us to pivot this down for loading. We're going to go ahead and install. This is the knob that you do to use to lock it in place. So we're going to apply that. Have a flat washer and a lock washer, and then we're going to screw this Okay, next we're gonna slide these tubes on here so that you have square slots and round holes on the bottom here. So we're gonna make sure that these line up. There we go. Okay, then we're gonna use this plate right here, which comes up underneath and lines up with those square slots there. Yep. And then we have these 4 bolt and nut assemblies, the shorter ones that we're going to use right here. On the tube, don't know exactly where we're going. We're just going to slide it there for now. And then we're going to put a second one on here. So this would be for one bike, and then this would be for... So now on this side, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to put the inside one on first, and then the outside one second. Kind of get those in a general spacing so we can... And then we'll have to look at our actual bike length and then determine exactly where we want to have these. Okay, so even though we don't know the final position of these, out at the very end on the bottom of this tube, there's a screw hole, and there are 2 lock screws, basically just to make sure that these don't slide off the end, okay? But you know, we can still move these around even if we go ahead and put this in, so. Okay, so we're going to unscrew this right here. We're going to take this carriage bolt, this long carriage bolt out. And that's going to allow us to apply this here. And then we're going to Okay, so now it's time to get this thing loaded up. So we're going to loosen this knob right here on the back side, and we're going to completely remove it along with the 2 washers. And then we are going to pull the pin, fold this down, that back on. Okay, so this shows the rack in its folded up position. So if you're not transporting the bikes and you just want to fold it up out of the way, this is what it looks like when it is folded up out of the way. And this is the tilt down position. Now this does not work with my truck here. If I try to bring my tailgate down, it will not come down flat. I know they showed this example on an SUV and it did work, but for my truck, that's not the case. But obviously I can get in from the truck bed, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, so one thing I have done, I did remove the pedals off of the bike because they are removable, so I think that'll help with just, scraping up against things. So I'm going to try to load this bike on. Obviously, with a helper, you can load the bike on fairly easily with 2 people, but I'm going to try to do it with just 1 person the way they recommended, and we'll see how it goes.
We also removed the battery to save some weight as well.
All right. Okay, so lift the front tire into the first saddle, then pick up the rear of the bike and place it into the inside saddle. And then from there, we will move the front tire to the inside saddle as well. There we go. So that actually worked. Looks like the tires, front and rear tires, are engaged. Go ahead and lift the center post up. Okay. Go ahead and strap down my tires here. Okay, so we got the first bike on, and I was able to get this loaded up by myself, which was nice, and it's solid, definitely solid. I love these straps on the bottom here for the tires. They're very easy to apply, just a one-handed operation, which is really nice. And this post, I found that the best place to fasten it was right here on the seat stem area, and it has a locking piece here, so you can actually, it has a keyed lock on this side. But yeah, it's very solid. Okay, so here are my final thoughts. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm looking forward to trying this out. It feels very solid to me. I mean, these bikes aren't going anywhere. They are very firmly attached to this rack. I feel pretty confident with that. The tire straps, the saddles, the middle posts with the locking arms, I mean, it feels very secured. In addition, they also give you some additional straps if you'd like to, just do some additional strapping to make yourself feel better. I probably will do that, especially on the first couple of trips. But yeah, I'm gonna take this out and see. I mean, I believe with the stabilizer on the hitch, along with all the strapping, I really don't feel like these are gonna see that much movement. I mean, that's pretty normal, but I mean, I'm actually shaking my whole truck by doing that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. But I feel confident so far that this will do the job. So, yeah, we're gonna see. So we did a test ride, and these bikes did not move at all. I mean, as you can see here from the video, I got up to about 55 miles per hour at one point. So I feel very confident about this rack and about the ability to hold these bikes safely. So if you're interested in this bike rack, I will leave the details in the description. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for joining us for another Wander Open Roads adventure, and we will see you next time.
Wander safely.